Okay, and we should be live. Let me just check this is all working nicely. And that seems to be going. Okay, so let's get the channel announcements out of the way first. So firstly, PlanetSide 2. The servers have been reset, everyone's stats have been wiped, and all the servers got renamed. Now apparently they're going to be renamed again because they weren't happy with the ones they picked, which is odd, but you know, never mind. But for anyone who's interested, we are on the Herse server. That's H-E-R-S-E, and we are still playing as Vanu. They'll get more details on that on Wednesday, because I intend to make most of the live stream PlanetSide, I think. So, next after that is... let me think. Oh yes, YouTube. So currently I am partnered with TGN. The other day I entered their unpartner queue. So what you may see at some point in the next 6 weeks, because that's the time frame they give, is the layout of the channel will go back to what an unpartnered person would look like. And this will be for a period of days whilst I get my new partnership set up, which is with TGS, which are the guys that have Husky Starcraft, Total Biscuit, you know, those kind of guys. And so until that kicks back in again, my partnership features will be disabled. And for the most part, it shouldn't really affect you. You may just see the channel like layout change a little bit. They've said it shouldn't take long to get activated once I accept my new contract, which is sat there ready and waiting for me. Now the reasons I've changed, TGN just haven't been supporting, well, their people at all. They seem far too interested in their whole TV on YouTube rubbish. Secondly, TGS give me the ability to track like stats on, well, earning is one of it, but like viewer figures, all those sorts of things through analytics to greater detail than TGN do. Another thing that was quite important to me was they are willing to offer me 720p live streaming direct to YouTube pretty much straight off the bat. As they said, it takes a couple of days to activate and then that's it. So you should see a boost in performance compared to this one. And I can't think of any other reason other than basically TGN were just pissing me off, and well, hopefully TGS are better. But we shall wait and see. I can't think of anything else. Obviously the new Borderlands series has gone live. That's a co-op series with Chadman. The Crusader Kings, despite the massive setbacks in episode 50, don't worry, it will be continuing. And Shogun will be going through to its conclusion. I actually got a bit ahead of myself on Shogun and went and recorded 6 weeks worth of episodes in a day and a half. So that gives me plenty of time to get on with university, which restarts next week. So just to make sure you guys don't miss any content, I've stacked those 6 up. They're all nicely queued up, ready and waiting. So they'll be out on the various days at which they are meant to launch. Hopefully I can do the same this week with Crusader Kings to an extent, so that again I don't have to worry about missing an episode on that. But we will have to wait and see. So that's enough of me talking. If anyone has any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I can see them, and we will have a go at the public server. Now this is a very odd map for the public server. Lots of narrow streets. The Arc de Triomphe a few years earlier than it was actually built, in entirely not the place it was built. But never mind. Oh, and for some reason the Prussians and the Austrians are fighting over it. So there you go. So let's see, auto sign. Now who to pick? Let's go infantry Grenzer with a rifle as opposed to a musket. Oh, that was one thing I forgot to mention about TGS. They seem to actually support their partners by trying to support collaborative efforts with other TGS members, and you know, actually assisting their subscribers, not subscribers, their partners. You know, actually directly assisting them as opposed to just writing a whole bunch of guides and going, you know, this will get you 80 million views, which it then doesn't, because it's the same guide that every other partner's reading. So you may see some collaboration, or I don't know what else they'll try and get me to do. We shall see. This is the EU1 official server. What else is coming up? Oh yes, I'm due an article for Wargamer sometime soon, and they still haven't put my Sniper Elite one up that I did a while ago. So that should be out at some point as well. But I'm sure many of you have already decided whether you want Sniper Elite or not, so I'm not quite sure why they're dragging their heels so much on that one. A Battle of Borodino went up whenever the bicentennial was, last week, possibly the week before. So the reason I'm not spawning is this is done in rounds, much like Counter-Strike. So this one guy who just got butchered is now dead, and I will spawn, as he was the last one left on their team. JK is asking, how did I do this? Brackets, I mean the vid. You're going to have to be a bit more specific than how did I do this. If you mean how am I live streaming to YouTube, I have the live stream feature called YouTube Live, which you have to get activated on your account. And I think you have to be a partner of a network to get it. But it's still going through testing, so not everyone gets it. This looks like a bad place to be standing. I'm going to run around the other way. I know the other streets better. People can suggest I play North and South all they like. I don't own the mod. I don't ever intend to own the mod. I have more than enough games to keep my life busy for months to come without adding more to the pile. Can you destroy buildings? The majority of buildings you can't destroy, no, but cannons will take chunks out of them, you know, blow walls through on various types, but there's no cannons on this map specifically. Okay, this guy's coming in for some melee. Nope, missed. Alright, let's go club him around the back of the head. Ow. Or not. And I can get run down by the horse instead. I thought one of those guys behind me would have seen the horse coming and done something about it, but apparently not. I think I will swap what I'm playing as. Let's go for the infantry musket. If there's cavalry riding around. Malak, I've already said this is the EU1 official server. No, it doesn't say in there, that's nice. Normally it has the server name. Oh wait, here we go. NW_official_EU_1. Let's see, 20 versus 6. Where are the 6? Look like they're all down this alleyway. No, this game is not on Xbox 360 or PlayStation. This is a PC game. That's why it hosts 200 players in the same server. At the moment, this one has 47 versus 45 because the server is not full. NewtG2000 wants me to say hi to his mother who lives in Holland, which is a bit more concerning if she's watching. It definitely means a change in user base if she is. My audience demographic will look considerably different to usual. How many people are in this game? I think I answered that. The map is Champs-Élysées, I think it's called. Let me just find that again. It's in game rules. Yep, Champs-Élysées daytime. I think this would be difficult if you were trying to play it on the Xbox or the PlayStation, just because of the way the melee works. I think you get away with the shooting, but the melee, you just before you do your attack, which is the left mouse button, you move the mouse. If you move the mouse up, you'll do an overarm attack. If you move the mouse down, you'll do an underarm attack. With the sword, if you go left, you'll do an attack from the left. If you move right, you'll do an attack from the right. I think that with a console controller would be exceptionally difficult. Do I have a job? I actually resigned from my job to go get a degree because they were blocking my progression to the job I actually wanted, saying I didn't have the qualifications. So I basically went, well, okay, I don't have the qualifications that you want, I'll go get them instead. See you later. So I'm currently in the middle of a university course. But I do go back and work for them in the summers. And that job, for anyone who was interested, was an engineering-based job. They do cancer treatment through radiotherapy. Fairly morbid topic to be talking about, so I don't intend to say too much on it. And it looks like the last surviving guy has buried himself behind sandbags in the corner. There we go, a more open map. Oh, I didn't want spectator, I wanted auto assign. Okay, Cavalry, let's go Dragoon. We'll give Cav a try. You never see Cav in my line battles, or not with us playing it, so... will I be playing any other games? This wasn't really a scheduled live stream, it was I feel like playing a game, I've got some channel announcements to do, why not thread in a live stream, merge the two together, and just get some involvement from the viewers at the same time. So I may play other games, but it's not particularly scheduled or, you know, planned in any way. That's an enemy horseman being brought down there, and thoroughly finished off. Aha! An enemy horseman. After him. Come here. Oh, you're not friendly. You're also good at jumping, you cheeky little sod. Now, his bayonet can quite happily ruin my day. Oh, and he blocked my sword. This guy knows what he's doing. Can't quite reach him. Oh, and he got me. And he's happy about it. On which days do I record? There is a scheduled live stream every Wednesday at 7 o'clock UK time. And that goes on for 2 hours. Thursdays is my Shogun episode. Fridays is my Crusader Kings 2 episode. Saturdays is normally the Siege, which is actually played on Thursday, but you know I need some time to render and upload. What else is there? Mondays is going to be the cooperative playthrough with Chadman on Borderlands, and Tuesdays is the Sunday line battle, which again I need a couple of days to render and upload. What do I think of the most recent PlanetSide 2 patch? I haven't actually been in there. After they kind of reset everything, I wanted to give them, you know, a few days for the patch to settle in and everyone to find all the bugs and them to go crazy doing their hot fixes. And also just to make sure all the 77th PEF got on the same server. So I haven't actually played. So what I'm going to be doing on the Wednesday live stream is doing PlanetSide. It'll be effectively a fresh character. He'll have no upgrades on him whatsoever, so you can see what it's like to be starting out. And I'll put the upgrades in as we go. For anyone who's been following my issues with the recordings of Warband, or sorry, Napoleonic Wars, I had another issue with Sunday's recording. It completely lagged out. I'll be putting up a sample just to, you know, give people feedback and say what I'm about to say again. I submitted that to the Bandicam support team, and they have got back to me with a sort of revised version of their files, going, here, try this. I tried it earlier today. It seems to have fixed it, but obviously I won't know until I try an event. So fingers crossed, that issue should be resolved and normal service should be resumed. You should be getting all of your events from now on, as opposed to me having to skip them. So here's hoping. Have I ever played Settlers 7? I played one of the more recent Settlers, but I couldn't tell you whether it was 7 or not. Missed. Oh, I didn't want to be there. Let's go hide in these bushes over here and try to reload my gun. So you have to be stationary to reload. So obviously you're pouring powder down a barrel, which isn't best done when you're bouncing around on a horse. Is this game free? No, it is not. It's sometimes on sale. You can usually pick it up for about €7, I think, when they actually put it on sale properly. My favourite weapon, I actually like the musketoon, despite its complete inaccuracy at certain times. It's basically an early shotgun. And he's still outdone me. I am not the best at cavalry, as you're quite clearly seeing. I'm very much an infantry commander and not a cavalry. In fact, I usually play the Lancer. I think I'll give that a try, as opposed to the Dragoon. I do own a PlayStation 3, but it's almost exclusively used as an entertainment system. At the time I bought it, it was cheaper than any of the Blu-ray players on the market. I needed a Blu-ray player, so that was the main reason I bought it. I tend to use it for games that you don't usually find on the PC, so sports games, racing games. I mean, there are some racing games on the PC, but there's very few. Definitely never for an FPS. I cannot stand the FPS controls of a controller. I'm very much a mouse and keyboard gamer. Having spent, I don't know, 15 whatever years on a mouse and keyboard, it's before consoles even got to be remotely comparable to a PC. It's you know, it's kind of ingrained in me. What are my thoughts on the removal of galaxy spawns? They haven't technically removed them, they've just put them a lot further up the tree, meaning that only specialist galaxy pilots will have access to them. Overall, I think it's probably a good move. At the moment, galaxies were literally doing what we were doing, flying around the map, capturing things that didn't have many people defending them and ignoring tank choke points. So I think from a gameplay perspective on major scale, I think it's a good move. From my own personal perspective, obviously it annoys me because I like flying the Galaxy, but I think for gameplay's sake, it was a good move for them to make. And it just means I'll have to practice a ground vehicle a bit more. So with the lance, you've got the couching sort of ability where you, I guess if you're a medieval knight, you know when you're jousting, you sort of lock your arm in position, which is this sort of thing where if you ride into someone, it will do massive damage. The other one is a standard attack where you sort of poke at them. So you've got the option of attacks. One's got much more sort of twist range than the other. Oh, that's bayonets. I'm not going anywhere near those. Alright, let's stop talking and start trying to find someone to kill, because my score is looking despicably bad. There we go. Someone in the middle of a fight. This is what we want. There we go. Give him a little poke in the back. Help our allies finish him off. Oh, nearly lanced my own guy there. There we go. Let's get him. Let's get him. Yeah, there we go. 87th Foot Kennedy. And we've got the drill house. Oh, no, that was friendly. Don't attack that one. Got him as well. Oh, that's 77Y Sergeant Gaz. I'll hear about that one later. Especially as he doesn't like being on live streams when he doesn't know it. My horse did incidentally get shot in the bushes. Oh, this could be painful. Nope, he missed. Good. Yeah, that's a different guy. Oh, there we go. That's why you don't go to an enclosed space with a horse. GAM 101 Studios, you came a bit late. I did explain the TGN TGS thing earlier, but I'll just recap it quickly. I am leaving TGN and I will be moving to TGS, home of Husky Starcraft, Total Halibut, Total Biscuit even, and various other people that I'm sure you know more than I do. I'm very lax on my following of YouTube stars because I don't really have enough time to watch their stuff, make my own, and still do all the rest of the things I do in life. Do I play games like Minecraft? I do own Minecraft, and I did play it quite heavily, but you know, it kind of loses its charm after a long while if you don't have a strong community to play with. And between the 77Y, which has an event every day of the week, my recordings for YouTube, my live streams, my university work, and just life in general, there's only so many games I can play at once. Sins of a Solar Empire, I have played that quite a lot. Not the new expansion, however, so I couldn't possibly comment on what I think of that. My thoughts on Sins of a Solar Empire were it's great up until the end game, when it pretty much just turns into mass spam fest if everyone gets dug in on their own sort of sun. You just end up with these massive fleets jumping sun to sun, storming at each other in a never-ending war of destruction, until whichever side has the greater economy and the better micromanagement of clicking and build finally wins. Here comes the enemy cavalry. Let's stick with our friendly unit here. TGN is, I think it's the game network, or something along those lines, and TGS is the gaming station, or game station. They're networks which are the people that partner YouTubers like me so that we can use all these features and get advertising on our streams and... Oh, just lanced the enemy general. Someone else can explain it in the comments a bit better than I can while I'm trying to steer and be chased by someone. Let's swap. There we go, that's Wiper. I'll hear about that one later as well, as he's in the regiment too. Oh. That's him lanced in the face. Oh, yes, steeple chase there. Jump the fence and then run straight into the invisible map edge. Now let's avoid going in there again because that ended badly for me. Oh, and down goes my horse. Let's go find a friendly unit without a firearm. I'm vulnerable here. Okay, so we can see there's a lot of them in there. They can't see me just yet. Yeah, I don't want to be going that way. Let's just hide here a minute. My hat's not the most camouflaged of clothing with its bright yellow feather. Will I ever do normal mountain blade? Most likely not, to be perfectly honest. I played it a lot before I got into YouTube, and it's, you know, it's kind of got old for me. One thing I am looking to do is Napoleonic Total War 3, which is a mod for Napoleon Total War, which adds a lot of realism into unit size and type. I may well replace, like when Shogun or Crusader Kings finishes, I may well start up a campaign of that, but no promises. Wait and see. Depends what other games come up that look fun at the time. Oh, this is a lot of enemies I'm running towards now. Let's see if I can sneak up on him while he reloads. Yes! Oh, come here. Oh, I ended up fighting two there. Who was that? That was... oh, the guy that shot me off... well, got me off my horse earlier. But his friend Pig Avenger came and saved me. Well, saved him. Oh, and team kills him. Good job there, Pig Avenger. Doing my job for me. Do I have a girlfriend, wife or kids? I have one of those. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Is there a campaign for Mountain Blade Napoleonic Wars? Unfortunately there's not. It would be very, very cool, and there are people in the modding community working on it, but at the moment it does not exist. And you get good at this game by practicing, especially the melee, and I'm by no means even in the top 50% for melee, most likely. I very much specialise in commanding line battles as opposed to, you know, fighting. But it's all about the practice, especially the melee. The more hours you put in on the melee, you'll notice considerably good meleers have spent ridiculous amounts of time in this game. I mean, I'm talking like nearly thousands of hours. Oh, not good. No, why is my horse pointing that way? That was me getting disorientated in the first to third person swapping. What do you press for the Lancer position? I'm not quite sure what you mean, and I think you mean couching the lance. Let's have a look. It's controls. What you want is... let me find the button. Toggle weapon mode. Now I've got it on mouse 5, but that is not the default key. So toggle weapon mode puts it in the couched position. How old am I? I am 25. I have to think about that. It's got to that point in life where it really doesn't matter anymore and I lose track. Do I think a Mac is a good system? I have no idea if a Mac is a good system. I mean, I know they went to Intel processors, so they should be capable. And there is a post, if you Google Mountain Blade Warband plus Mac, I'm sure there's a post where someone's put up everything you need to do with, I think it's called Wine, to get this game working on a Mac, but I couldn't possibly comment on how well it runs or anything like that. Yep, I've played Company of Heroes. Enforcer's asking do I have a job. I covered that a bit earlier, so I'll keep it short and just say no, I'm currently at university. I did have resigned to go to university. So Ericsson there in game goes 77 wildness server. Oh my god, it's going to be on YouTube. Little does he know how true it is. Let's see, heavy cav. Let's try that. Oh, this is the street map again. Cavalry would not be a good choice. So I think I will swap ready for next round. Let's see. Let's try light infantry with... Now I like a cavalry musket. Now this here is the 77Y. They've found out they're online, well, on YouTube, and they are now trolling around like usual. I'm surprised I don't have a small army of musicians following me around yet. That's their usual trick. Alright, let's just charge straight in there. Oh, and there we go, we walked into a firing squad. What do I study at university? The short answer is electronics. And it very much is electronics. The course name is very misleading. It is Digital Electronics, Computing and Communications. And by computing, what they actually mean is you're programming the chips you find in things like mobile phones and nothing at all to do with actual computers, as you would know them. I'm not going to say where I live. It is in England. This is as close as you will get out of me.
Vive la France! Vive la patrie!
So Ryle, who killed me that round, is shocked that he killed me on video. So I just informed him he can watch it over and over and over again. He's yet to reply, however. For anyone who's interested, there is actually a delay between my recording and it getting onto the stream, and I looked at it earlier. It's between 10 and 20 seconds, so add that onto any delay on the chat popping up, and if you ask a question you'll see you may have to wait, half a minute maybe, slightly longer, for the answer to come through, but I will try and do my best to answer all of them. See, so we've got 4 French versus 6 British. The British look to be held up in the street here. Bodies absolutely everywhere. It looks like they definitely paid in blood to take this street. Oh, the comments have just scrolled off the page. Give me a second. How long have I been playing Mountain Blade? Since Warband came out, but for Napoleonic Wars there was a mod before it called Mountain Musket, which was very, very similar. So I've been playing a year and a half, perhaps. No, I'm not from Ireland. My Crusader Kings campaign, I decided to play as Ireland because I thought playing as England would be cheating, because, you know, it's the King of England. He's got a huge chunk of territory, a ridiculously good army, and all those other things. I wanted a challenge, so I went as a single county on Ireland, and well, you've seen where it's gone from there. I'll say there's not much that goes on in the next episode except a nice setup for some future nasty deeds, in keeping with my usual style of intrigue and backstabbing. So that's to whet your appetite. I'm getting lots of do I like or dislike various nationalities of people. I'm fairly just not really bothered about any religion, nationality, whatever you like, as long as you're not directly imposing on my life and what I want to believe. You can believe whatever you like and do whatever you like, as far as I'm concerned. Within reasonable limits, of course. Mass genocide is kind of right out. But I'm sure you get what I'm actually trying to get at. I'm fairly tolerant of people's beliefs, so shall we say. Looks like the 54E here are having a bit of a fist fight. Now these guys are retreating back, and that is why the army of British coming around the corner. Stuck behind here for a reload. So this gun I've got doesn't have a bayonet on it. If I want to melee, I am going to have to turn it round and club them to death with it. Got a Hornist behind us boosting our reload, which is that blue icon up in the top left. Just checking behind me in case someone runs around the corner and stabs me in the back. You can see my current PC specs on the right hand side at the top right of my channel page. And how much it cost, it's nearly 2 years old now. It was expensive at the time, but I bought it with the idea that it would last me for the entirety of my university course, so I was willing to pay that, you know, that premium for the parts to get the lifespan out of them. Because basically while I was working, I obviously had lots of lovely money to spend, and as soon as you go to university you have lots of lovely debt and no money to spend at all. So it was spend it while I had it so that I don't have to worry about it later. Uh-oh. That's one club to death. There we go, that's two. We just clubbed a pagan to death apparently. Now I'm going to retreat up here and reload. Got a couple of friends with me. So there's 8 of us, 7 of them. Is that one in there? Can't tell if there's a person in there or not. He isn't fired, so probably not.
leur percer le flanc.
Do I have a game email? I'm not too sure what you mean. If you want to send me messages, you can message me directly on YouTube. Alternatively, I do have a Twitter or a Steam account. They're all, if you go to the main channel on my YouTube channel, on the right hand side you'll find links to the Steam group, the Twitter page, I think there's a Facebook group, but I rarely use that. So make use of whichever method you prefer. Oh, hello. Oh, shot from the side. So there was someone in that bush after all. Have I ever been to Croatia? No, I haven't. I don't think I've been east of Germany. I've done most of the countries around sort of France, the Netherlands, Belgium, etc. But I don't think I've been east of Germany. Possibly Greece, I can't remember. Would have been when I was much younger if I did. It looks like the comments come in waves. No one said anything for a while, and I expect there's going to be a little burst and they'll suddenly scroll off the bottom of the screen, so if I miss something I do apologise. Oh! He went down hard. And this did he. I'm not sure how that guy got 2 shots off so quickly. He must have... Yep, there you go. He had a pile of guns on the floor ready loaded. Adam, it's not difficult to know my real name. I have to use my real name for all of my Wargamer articles. It's kind of plastered all over them. So, there you go. Yep, there's been a scrolling incident. Let me have a look. Would I like to go to Croatia for a holiday? That's a very odd question, and without seeing what's there, I couldn't possibly comment. I'm sure most countries have something. Oh. Oh dear. He was AFK in the corner, going for a whiz in the bush. I'm sure Chadman would come up with a comment such as that. And he was brutally surprised from behind.
Vive la patrie!
Okay, I'm going to take up the same position again while we wait for the British.
En avant! Vive la patrie!
Jack Harrison wants me to play FTL. Now, the main reason I won't play FTL is the chat on YouTube is not as reactive as Twitch. When I want to play FTL, I will try and get people involved, you know, getting them involved in the stream, and that requires the chat to be very active. So when I'm doing an FTL stream, I'll be doing that on Twitch, not on YouTube. So that's the reason I won't be doing FTL tonight, because it pretty much just turned into me talking and you guys watching, and I'd much rather on a game like that you guys help make the choices, so you sort of invested in what goes on. This is going to end badly. prompted me to switch from Twitch to YouTube? Twitch suffers lag issues, especially with this game. YouTube doesn't seem to. Twitch has no way of promoting itself. It only tells you I'm streaming when it goes live, whereas YouTube will sit in your sub box for however many days beforehand with a nice little countdown timer telling you when I'm going live. Which means people actually know when the hell it is, as opposed to having to sit there and try to do time zone maths. Also, YouTube gives me a lot more feedback on the quality of the stream, who's watching, what issues people are having, whereas Twitch just gives you absolutely nothing. So that's some of the reasons I am using YouTube over Twitch. P-Burns312 wishes for a shout out, so there he has it. I'm not entirely sure who he is, or which game he prefers, so I can't really make it more personalised. Yeah, Twitch, it's not harder to stream on, it's harder to get people to your stream. I mean, it sends out an email when you go live, sometimes, when it feels like it, to some of the list, every blue moon of the 3rd month of the 7th year. So yeah, so unless people are actively checking whether you're live or not, or you have it at pre-scheduled times every day of the week, it's very difficult to get people to a Twitch live stream, I find. I mean, TGS promote Twitch a bit more than YouTube, so maybe they have a better system, and when I end up swapping over to them, I will try out everything they have to offer. So we may end up going back to Twitch eventually, but for now I intend to keep it on YouTube because it just seems to work better. From my perspective, I realise the comments are not great, and they are supposed to be working on a better system for the comments, but I don't know. We will see. I'm not going to make any big changes until the whole TGN TGS swap over has occurred. So I have, you know, representative setups to compare. Come back here, you rifleman. Where's the last two? Nope, not in that corner. Oh, another jump in the comments. What do I think of the upcoming Legacy of Rome Crusader Kings expansion? I can see what they're going for with it, but it looks like it's just a massive system to make your vassals rebel more often than they already do, which is one of the biggest headaches and most boring parts of the game ever, is the continuous putting down of rebellions. So I don't see it initially working. Maybe they will patch it so that it does work, but I think initially it will just be the chance of rebellion is too damn high for that internet meme, if anyone wishes to go find it.
On va leur percer le flanc. À la bataille.
Let's head this way, see what happens.
Écrasez-les.
I'm expecting to run into British anytime now. As is the person next to me, apparently. So a lot of people have requested I play in first person more, so I'm going to try that for a round. I mean, normally I do shoot in first person, and in these sort of enclosed environments I like it. But we'll try and... Well, I'm going to jump to third for now, so I don't get snuck up on in the bush. But I'm going to get swarmed here. Time to retreat. Sorry, strategically advance in another direction. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, that was close. I heard that whistle past me. Do I play Football Manager? No, I do not. I played football for many years, but I cannot stand watching. In fact, it's a general theme for all sports. I will quite happily play nearly anything you give me, but I cannot stand to watch, mainly because it makes me want to play. Oh, down we go. Too many bullets. That'd be this guy in here. What's my city like? I think it's technically classed as a town. It keeps trying to go for city status every year, but never quite gets it. It's alright. It's got nearly everything you could want. I mean, most towns have areas that aren't great, and this one's no different. But overall, I'm happy here. So, can't really complain. About the only thing I would like is an ice rink, but they're expensive. And not very British, so chances of ever getting one are slim. Random point, if anyone is going to the London MCM exhibition, which is movies, comics and memorabilia, I think it's short for. I will be there on the Saturday, but I highly doubt anyone's possibly going to that, so that will go up as a shout out to the audience who are likely to actually go to there at some point. No, I don't live in Bristol. Bristol is actually a city. Has it got an Asda? Yes, it has.
Vive l'empereur! Vive la France! Vive la patrie! À l'attaque! On va leur percer le flanc!
Nucci 2000 wants me to be a musician for a round. Well, I can't do it this round because it's already started and the map will end, but next round I will go musician of some variety. Am I happy living in England? Yes. It's one of the few countries I can think of that doesn't have anything particularly poisonous, dangerous. You know, I couldn't possibly live in Australia. I'd be petrified of poisonous spiders left, right and centre, and snakes and God knows what else that's deadly out there. I like being able to walk around and not give a crap what's around.
Vive l'empereur!
Was I at Gamescom? No, I was not. I was at Comic Con instead, unfortunately. I think the Gamescom at Brighton was the same day as the Comic Con in London, and the friends I was with wanted to go to Comic Con, so that's where I ended up going. Oh, hello. Get out of my... Oh, it's Bradders as well. Kicking my own regiment out of my territory. Is Captain Scruff? There you go, and he got him. Oh, he killed Hugh Grant. What a loss to the world. 19v5. Guess we better go on the offensive. (18v3). V2. And 1, which is that Yalamak guy. There he is. Now he's very good in melee. Wait for him to turn around and try and spin stab. Oh, he's very good in melee. He practices far too much. Oh, that doesn't help him getting shot. Okay, Cavalry, Lancer... No, Cavalry, Lancer. Trumpeter. There we go. So you right click and you get all sorts of tracks, command calls, enable play together plays with other musicians. So open fire. On enemy. What else have we got? Close ranks. Extend lines. So obviously the men in the regiment would be trained to understand these. Adam McCormack is being an idiot. Assemble the men. That's a long one. And finally, let's get a tune going. Straumarsch. That's very dull, isn't it? Liebenmarsch. That's more upbeat. There we go. Got a small army of the 77Y following me. I'm on the EU1 server, the official, public official. Right, that's quite enough playing. Let's go stab something. Where'd that horseman go? Come back here. Oh, he's gone off into the field. And they're all over that building. This is going to be painful. Where'd he go? He's still in there. There he is. Got his horse. Missed him. Missed again. And that guy finished him off for me. All good. Let's go join in. Go, cut him down. Okay, hang on. Sorry, someone's bugging me on TeamSpeak. Alright, there we go. Back to the fight. Where is it? There's someone. Charge! Let's just batter him. Oh, never mind. He got finished off. Psychological warfare. Run around them. Okay, let's go. Actually, I don't think there's anyone in there. Where's the survivors? Ah, there's one. Gotcha. Now where's his friend? There he is, out in the field over there. Is he going to have a bullet in there? It's him. That's Yellow Mac. Again, I knew that was going to be him somehow. Okay, let's try something else. Let's just go Ranker. Oh dear. This could be extremely bad for the team if someone doesn't shoot him. I'd love to know who this guy actually is, because I've never seen him in the community before, and he's clearly very experienced. And it's all over. Right, so we got a lance this time. Okay, where's the enemy cavalry? They've got to be around here somewhere. Oh, hiding in with their infantry, so I'm not going to head over that way just yet. There we go. There's the enemy cav heading that way. Is he going to turn? Nope, he's going to head to his friends. I'll stab that guy instead then. Oh. Oh. Cadet Use for Life, formerly Colonel of the 94th, I believe. Saves me there. Oh. Thanks for that. That's that one. And he got him. So all in all, that worked out well. Aha. Oh, ridden into each other. Oh, and he timed his a lot better than I did there. So we had a first person slide into the grass. And there's the remains. Can we see the blood stain? Not so much, but that's an interesting pose. Especially with the lance like that. I'll let the comments deal with what they think that is. Am I going to play PlanetSide 2? Not tonight. I will be saving that for the Wednesday stream. Do I like history? I have interest in certain topics, basically. I mean, not anything specific, but if you came up with a topic, I'd either find it interesting and probably go research quite heavily into it, or I wouldn't find it interesting at all and I really wouldn't bother. It seems to be the way I approach history, which is, I think, why I ended up not taking it further at school, because I found out what the topics would be for the following year, and they didn't interest me in the slightest, so I just didn't bother and picked a different subject. looks like they've dug themselves in here. What's going on with the Polish campaign? To be honest, I haven't really looked at that since all the big patches came out. It was getting to the point where I was running out of things to do with it anyway. The pagans were mostly defeated, or too large for me to deal with. The Holy Roman Empire was on my west, being the Holy Roman Empire as usual. And then I remembered the Ilkhanate come in and you just get absolutely butchered by them. And then the Golden Horde show up and you get absolutely butchered by them. And then the Timurids, whatever the Timur guys' armies are called, show up and you get butchered by them as well. So overall I just got a bit fed up with the Polish campaign. People want me to go on the D84E server, which is a siege server, so I'll have a go at that. We've had a hour of EU1. It's got 8 people on. No, Adam McCormack, thanks for referring me to a server that's empty. Let's see, there's got to be another siege that's got people in. 51st, there we go, 51st NW Siege. So let's go offensive. I'll go as the lead guard. So let's see, we've got 6 minutes to storm this fort. Have the artillery been useful and got us a breach? It looks like they have for once. Public servers normally suck at getting breaches because they're all too busy trying to get uber kills to get their score to the top of the list, as it looks like Drink 2 Muscadet has done. Whereas you need a breach so the infantry can do anything. Have I been to Ireland? As far as I know, I have not. So we've got to try and storm this breach here. As anyone who's seen the siege videos will know, lots of death occurs here. It's no different in a public server. As we can see right there. I'm not even sure where I got shot from. Most likely up there. Okay, let's scrub that central breach, try to go to the right one, I think. Taking fire already, it's always encouraging. That's an enemy on the rocks up there, playing his bagpipes. Except he was just brutally slaughtered. Oh, there was more to my left. I do get frustrated with these public servers. They never play out even remotely like the organised events for obvious reasons. When will I be uploading more sieges? When I get Bandicam fixed. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, you may well have missed it. I contacted Bandicam support because obviously my videos have been crapping out. I'm going to put up a demonstration video of the problem just so that everyone can see that I'm working on it tomorrow. And they've given me a revised version of the Bandicam program and said, here, try this. Now I did try it earlier today and it appears to work, but obviously it's hard to test such a thing. And shot again. No idea where from. So until that's fixed, there's no way I can upload a video because they're worthless. So The event takes place every Thursday, so there's only ever going to be one a week. You'll never get more than that. Am I going to be scrapping the Polish campaign? To be honest, I really don't know. I'm still completely undecided as to what to use my live stream on Wednesdays for, really. It seems to be a bit of a mix of whatever games just come out, you know, whatever big games I'm playing, and just random mix and match, really. I don't want to make it solely for Crusader Kings because I have the Irish campaign for that, and that's more than enough Crusader Kings in any given week for me. Right, then let's wait for this guy to put this ladder up. There we go, and we will go up there. Missed. There we go, got him. Seems the 77Y have followed me in. What server am I on? I am on the 51st Siege server. Ow. There we go, got him. Someone's hiding up in the bushes. Outside the map. That's nice. Nice and hacky of him. Okay, that's him down. That was Radwall off the 77Y, so works in my favour. Alright, who's up here? Come here. Oh well, I got the artillery guy before I got taken out by the two riflemen, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm getting lots of when are the videos that's coming. Shogun is Thursdays. Every Thursday there's at least 6 weeks worth of episodes uploaded and ready to go, so you don't have to worry about ever missing one of those. Crusader Kings Irish is Fridays. I recorded an episode of that today, so that should go up in time for this week, so you shouldn't miss that. Borderlands is every Monday we intend to do. Now, because that's a co-op, if something comes up with either myself or Chadman, that will run into issues, so you may find we miss the odd episode of that, just due to the nature of co-ops, much like my Ghost Recon 4-player co-op, which is currently on hold because one guy broke both of his arms falling off of a push bike, which kind of makes it difficult for him to play. Do I have Facebook? My channel has a Facebook, which you can find on the right hand side of the channel page. I do have a personal Facebook, but I do not sort of link it out to everyone because companies and stuff as a part of my real life, if you like, use that. So I would rather keep it separate from YouTube and the incessant trolling that goes with the internet. Not saying that anyone here who adds me would troll, but I'm sure you understand what I'm getting at. Will I play multiplayer? Well, the current reason I don't play multiplayer is the mods that I have on mean I desync horribly, and I don't want to risk trying to update or remove those mods because it may corrupt the save file, not to mention change the way the playthrough will come out because it changes all the stats and everything. So at the moment I can't play multiplayer. When the series is over, I'm not sure. From what I've been seeing, it looks like Shogun 2's multiplayer has gone the way of trading card games, which is that there are 2 or 3 cookie cutter builds, if you like, where if you don't have them, you get steamrolled, which is not sort of a feature I approve of or enjoy. But you know, they may have fixed it by the time it's I finished playing, or rather than fixed, should I say balanced. Does my name have anything to do with a certain Dark Elf? No, I can honestly say the Dark Elf Malakith, with an E, I found out about him when someone went, holy crap, you've misspelt his name wrong, and I went, what on earth are you on about? And he went, oh, go look up this. And that was when I found that Malakith was a Dark Elf. So, no, it didn't come from that. Skadi, however, is a Norse god and was brutally stolen from said players, because it just sounded like it went well with the first name. So, shameful thieving of Norse gods. Yes. Copying of Warhammer's Dark Elf Lord? No. Do I have any favourite TV shows? I actually really like Battlestar, not for necessarily the series itself, or the whole we're going to walk around in the ship talking to each other part of it, but the fact that it's one of the very few space-based sci-fis that portrays space physics properly.
God save the king!
That being that there's momentum, and with thrusters in certain places you could spin round on the side quite happily, like they do in the Vipers. They're one of the very few TV series that do it, and I love it for it. I'm sure there was other questions I've just missed. Let me scroll down a second. Have I played Mountain Gladius? No, I have not.
For king and country! For king and country!
Someone asked something about can I ask the Mountain Blade developers. That would be Tail Worlds, and I have absolutely no way of contacting them in the slightest, and I'm not even sure what you wanted me to ask them. So, no plus confused question mark over my head, I think is the response to that person. This sort of stuff is what I wanted the live stream to be used for, really, so people could comment and I could answer questions and just interact with you guys better, because I don't know, I always feel kind of a step away from everyone else during the usual recordings, because obviously I can't talk to everyone, I can't get their opinions or answer any questions until afterwards. Oh, here's Chadman. Who would I say is the easiest Irish county to play? I'm not entirely sure, because I've only ever played the one that you've seen me playing. Ow. I knew someone was in there, and it's just bad karma that it's someone from my own regiment. If I ever consider doing a Warband campaign in Let's Play, I played Warband a lot before I got into YouTube. It's kind of done to death as far as I'm concerned from my own personal enjoyment of it. P-Burns, I'm not sure I can add people with that Facebook page that you just liked. It's like a group page, if you like. It doesn't really have a friends list of sorts. It's like a community page. It's weird. So I don't think I can add friends on it, which is probably why I don't use Facebook much. It's not really what I was looking for when I went to make a Malakith Skadi gaming Facebook page. I didn't really just want a page that people go, oh, here's all the videos you like. You know, I wanted people to be able to actually follow it and stuff, but that doesn't seem to quite be possible, so... Twitter seems to be the one I'm slightly more active on. I mean, very few people reply to me on it, so I don't reply a lot because of that. But if more people were to use it, you'd be more likely to get a response out of me via that. Primarily because I can access it from my phone, whereas Facebook and stuff are a lot more difficult. Oh, Samson, why going to add Chadman to the group? He hasn't applied, therefore he has not been added. It's entirely up to Chad whether he wishes to join us or not. I get the feeling he doesn't get the time for the organised battles that we do and would much rather sit there and spectate shoutcasting like he does. He is very much a part of the BEF, however, the 77th, which is our PlanetSide community. So you will see him in there for sure. At the start of the 77Y vids, it doesn't say that we play lots of things. That says the server host, who provides the server for us, is capable of providing servers that host all of those games. It's basically advertising for the guy that provides the server for us. We do pay for it for him, but we advertise it because we get referral discounts and such like. So that's not actually what the 77Y plays. But the members of the 77Y do play an extortionately large number of games. If you ever jump into our TeamSpeak, the channels down the bottom will be full of people playing whatever game their channel name is currently set to. So feel free to join in on that. What did that miss? No, I'm not going to add people to my personal Facebook. As I mentioned earlier, work and university and all those parts of my life make use of people's personal Facebook, and I would rather not have anything to do with the internet and YouTube plastered all over it. Why is there a Y in 77Y? Because it's based on a Russian regiment. So the British have TH for 77th, the French have an E for however they pronounce it in French. The Russians have some Cyrillic letter that isn't in our alphabet, so Y, I guess, is the closest translation, which is why all Russian-based regiments will have a Y instead of TH. So the comments have stuck again, which I'm guessing means there's going to be which Russian regiment? The 77Y. It's kind of in the name. It's like asking the 95th which British regiment, with it's the 95th. That is their regiment. I think its full name is 77Y Tenginsky Pahotny Polk, which is, I believe, a loose translation is foot line infantry. Teginsky possibly being the region they come from. But don't quote me on that bit specifically. Is there someone in there? Oh no, friendly. Okay. Am I a smoker? Nope, I have never touched the things. Having worked for a cancer treatment company, I know exactly what they do, and I wouldn't go near them with a barge pole. I couldn't care less what people from uni think. It's companies that I go to work for after university that I care about what they think. In fact, if you look far enough back on my channel, you will see one of my university projects for our class for the year, which was a Robots Wars sort of. Oh. Okay, guess I'm taking this base by myself. Where's my reinforcements, damn it? So sorry, yes, if you go far enough back on my channel, you'll see a video of a Robot Wars battle. Basically, we had, I believe it was 3 weeks in between all of our other lessons. It wasn't just exclusively 3 weeks, where we were given 2 cordless drills and told, turn them into a robot weighing no more than 20 kilograms that will fight all the other robots. Go. Groups consisted of 4 mechanical engineers and 1 electrical. So the mechanical guys obviously worked on the chassis, the bodywork, the overall design. And the electrical guy worked on getting the motors and the control system working to the remote control. And the outcome was the battle you saw in that video. To put it politely, the range of quality in robots is drastic, ranging from a block of MDF on some wheels that just about moves, to robots that actually resembled some ability to fight. Wait for him to turn and try and stab. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, down we go. Well, the 77Y in a famous battle. I think they came a bit later than most of the Napoleonic Wars. I don't think they were in the main fight against Napoleon. Someone found a story somewhere where they were fighting, I believe it's the Ottomans, and some guy from the 77Y basically, the whole regiment was defending a, I want to say an ammo store, but like a place where you keep all your gunpowder and cartridges and stuff. And I think most of the unit retreated out, and one guy stayed behind, and as the Ottomans swarmed over the magazine, that's the word I was looking for, he set light to it and blew the whole place sky high along with nearly all the Ottomans. So that's about the only story we found of the 77Y in battle. It is a fairly epic story, and I have no idea how truthful it is, because obviously records from that time are not the most accurate. People are asking what uni I go to. I go to University of Brighton, but I will find the video for you because someone else wants that. Let me find it on my own channel and then I can link it to you. So I will just pull this across onto the main screen so you can see it. Oh, maybe. Oh no, obviously I can't do that. Okay, it's called Robot Wars Project 2012 is the first bit of it. Basically it's uploaded by me. If you go to my channel and up in the top right you'll find a search for all of my videos. Just type robot into there and it will be the only one you get up. Oh! Danger close! Danger close! Hello. Oh, missed from there, really? Hello. And... wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Uh-oh. Spotted. No, 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 good. Yeah! Oh, team killed. Do you play Diablo, WoW or StarCraft? I did play Diablo. I got bored of it fairly quickly after my first playthrough, to be perfectly honest. I did play World of Warcraft for quite a long time. To be honest, I got fed up with the expansions. Now I realise you need expansions to keep the game fresh and stuff, but it really just bugged me that after spending months and months and months working to get things like Blackwing Lair done, that they then just instantly invalidate all of your hard work, like in a click of a finger, and go, here you go, here's some greens randomly on the floor that were way better than the thing you just spent ages working for. You know, that just really bugged me. And StarCraft, the thing that bugs me with StarCraft is it's all about the first, like, 7 minutes of the game. If you screw up even once in the first 7 minutes, it's game over, and you don't even know it until it storms into your base face first. I just do not like that kind of gameplay, where something so early in the fight means you have next to no chance of ever clawing it back, unless the enemy makes a really stupid mistake. What am I going to do after the Irish campaign? I have not decided. There's still about 100 years of in-game time left, so that's another, seeing as we're up at episode 51, I don't know, 20 episodes maybe? If things go slowly, maybe more. So I'm not going to commit to anything, because that's, you know, that's several months. So who knows what games will be out and what I'll want to be doing at the time. Do I watch football? No, I do not. I cannot stand watching football, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's go Rifleman. Aha, we have this map. Do you know how to fix Napoleonic Wars lag? Are you on about the stream or when you're actually playing in-game? If you're actually playing in-game, one of the big things to turn off is... Let me find it. Number of corpses and number of ragdolls. If you have corpses littering the field and ragdolls everywhere, that takes up a lot of processing power. Shadows on plants is another. Have I gotten into the Assassin's Creed games? I like playing through the storyline, and then I kind of get bored. They don't hold my attention past the storyline. Alright, let's use this bit of dock just here to hide behind until we get something that we can attack up. So we have 27 minutes left on the stream, I believe, because there's a 2-hour limit on streams for YouTube, otherwise it doesn't, you know, keep the end of the video. It basically cuts off for 2 hours. So I'll be ending this at that time. Let me just get an accurate count on the number. There's a timer at the top. Okay, we have 25 minutes and 15 seconds. A bit too accurate for you guys, but, you know, why not? Wait for these guys to get out of my way so I don't blow their heads off as they run past. Oh, that was a bouncing cannonball. Am I looking forward to War of the Roses? No. It's a 36-player game set in a similar style to this. I think after playing with 200 people, I'm just not even going to remotely be interested in playing with 16 aside. That said, Wargamer are going to want someone to review it. Hopefully I do get a copy, at which point I'll have to do an impartial review, of course. So maybe my opinion will change at that time. I'm keeping my mind open. But I wouldn't say I'm massively looking forward to it if I don't get given a copy to review. And we have a breach. So there is a slight bug where the wall previously was, the guns are now floating in midair. But, you know, small things. Oh, down I go. Am I going to play something else? No, I'm just going to play this for tonight. It was mostly for me to get my announcements out about TGN, TGS and all the stuff to do with the changes happening on my YouTube channel. This was just a, in case you guys wanted to see what a public game looks like for those who haven't, and a question and answer session for everyone else. Have I heard of the Brunswick Uhlans? I have heard the name as a Napoleon Total War unit, which got horribly brutalized in the last battle I played with them. Well, where I had a unit of them. But other than that, not really. And what else was the other question there? Do you watch GAA? Now, I have no idea what GAA is, so you're going to have to expand out that acronym for me. Have I heard of Syndicate Project? No, I haven't. Get off that horse. Oh! Killed by canister shot from the cannon. What troop select have we got? Ah, we can. Oh. It means too many of that unit. It's just randomly killed me entirely as opposed to telling me it's full. How lovely of you. Let's go foot guard then with the cotton bud head. Gonna run up and sponge them to death. Can I do a face cam next time I'm on? Sure, I could turn it on right now, but I mean, with this amount of time left, it's not really worth having it for 20 minutes. Did I ever play GTA? Yes, I did. That was one of the few games I play on the PlayStation. And whoever that regiment that wants the line battle is, we don't generally do 1v1 line battles. Mainly because we're a pretty large regiment with multiple unit types, and secondly they normally turn into a oh my god we're better than you, wow 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 we won this many rounds, dick swinging contest, and I can't be bothered with that. But if you wish to join our siege event, we host a siege on Thursdays. There is a post up on the events section of the Tail Worlds forum, so check out there, that'll tell you everything you need to do regarding joining TeamSpeak at the specific time to make sure you get a spot in the event. Yes, I am going to try Rome 2 Total War, as is most of the rest of the gaming population, I should think. Alright, let's see if I can actually make it up the wall this time without catching canister in the face again. They're trying. Just whistling past my head. Aha! I'm up! It's a miracle! Hide behind this ever so inconspicuous cotton bud of Come on then. Stab you. Stab you. Come on. Stab you. And finally get taken out. No backup whatsoever. But never mind, each kill takes a life off of the defenders, who do have a limit of 5, I believe. And that was close. I should probably watch where I'm running instead of trying to work out whether I've got any drink nearby. Especially when cannons are involved. Let's avoid these guys. They've got a full-on little battery going on there. What are these two doing? Stop beating each other up and get in the fort. And this is the problem with public servers though. Let's all camp behind some walls and slowly shoot at people, because that's really the way to effectively take the lives off of people. Oh wait, no it's not. It's him. Alright, carry on. I have backup this time. And so I get shot in the head by a covert Confederate. Great name. Which YouTube channels do I watch? Absolutely none. Occasionally I will check out Chadman's to usually watch his videos of our events so I can go and abuse members in the regiment for being stupid at certain times, because obviously he has a much more overview point of perspective than I do, so he can see when people the other side of the map are doing something stupid that I can't. But other than that, I just generally don't have time. Somehow missed that horse. Oh, come on people, charge already. Oh, he jumped down and he broke his knees. Oh, and covert Confederate snipes me again. Where is he? Must be one of those up there. Oh, hang on. It's done that usual thing where too many people have typed. Well, it's jumped off the bottom. Do I follow 9gag? No, I do not. Does he still upload the sieges that I haven't been able to? Yes, he does, because he sits in Spectator. So all of the events that I have missed, I will put up a video and say, you know, it broke. Go see this link instead. So you'll find a link to all of Chadman's videos on all of the ones where I say it's broken. Oh, there's canister shot again. Ah. Okay. The round ended. Yep, Chadman convinced me to, well, Chadman got in contact with TGS himself and basically went, oi, stop being a lazy bastard and go talk to him. So I did. And they went, oh, here's a contract. Tell us when you've left TGN and we'll sign you up. So that was it really. I did harass their representative on Skype for about an hour with questions, but all was good. It all seems considerably better than what I'm getting at the moment from multiple aspects, all from features to support to, you know, everything that a partner wants really. Being able to get the 720 live stream was quite a big one. Oh, shot in the back of the leg by this guy. Thanks a lot there. Oh, Frankie just said sorry whoever he injured, so that's nice of him at least. Someone's targeting me. It'll be this ever so awesome camouflage I have on my head here. Oh, and a kill. Gustel is on the receiving end of a very lucky bullet. And that was more canister. Is the 77Y going to make a North and South regiment? None of the existing leaders of the 77Y intend to have anything to do with North and South. We already have an event at every day of the week. Every week. All scheduled. We don't go and organise them each week, they are pre-arranged. So we have next to no time for North and South. That doesn't mean that members of the 77Y won't be in other regiments. I think one of the lower ranking members has set up, I believe it was the 1st Virginia, or so you may see 77Y members in there, but it definitely has nothing to do with myself, Astir, or any of the other officers from the 77Y. And with regard to are you still able to join? Yes you are. Recruitment is currently open. I will be processing applications after this live stream in fact. It's not the only time you can apply. We will process more next week, but you need to go to www.77yregiment.com and near the top you will see an apply to 77Y button. So you fill in that form, hopefully not with any retarded comments, or you may get less than choice words from me as a response. And then every Monday I go through them, post a reply which you have to go and then check, and if you're accepted you'll be invited to an induction event whereby we'll explain how everything works, how your tags work, everything you need basically. So that wall's going to breach soon because it's missing all its bricks. Let's go for a quick sprint. There we go. And fire. It's to kill. It's hard to miss there, really. Hey, Greenblade. You've come in for the last 9 minutes, I'm afraid. But obviously this goes direct onto YouTube. And you can even skip back through previous parts of the video and then just click the live button if you want to come back to the live segment again. The one thing I'm not looking forward to doing when I swap over from TGN to TGS is when you leave one partner, you obviously lose all your monetization claims and they all get removed. And then when you join a new partner, you have to go through and claim them all again. So that will be fun, given how many videos I have. That's going to be a fun evening of copy-paste, 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 with as many Google Chrome tabs open as my PC can possibly handle.
Vaterland!
So incidentally, lots of people have been asking how you do this in-game, where you spin around without your guy, you know, redirecting. It's the button above tab, next to number 1, commonly called tilde or tilde, depending how you pronounce it. You just hold that down, move your mouse, your character keeps going and wherever he's going. You can even, you know, present and do it. Is that an enemy lancer? Get out of my way. Right, charge! Dodge, dodge. Do the zigzag dance. Oh, ow! Clipped by that horse and then shot while I was stunned. So we're down into the last 5 minutes, guys. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Why did Sabto just shoot this guy's horse? See, people like that I would very much like to team kill, because they're ruining other people's fun to start with, but never mind. Jonathan Zeng says it's kind of slow. Do you mean the stream's slow? I'll watch the video back afterwards and check the quality of it if that's the case. Because if it's going to be a problem, then obviously I'll have to revise where I live stream. Oh, come on, if this lot all got up and charged, this would go perfectly. Instead the lazy sods. Go on, we're in. Oh, I was blocking down. What happened there? I must have been falling off the wall when he stabbed me. Am I still selling my t-shirts? They are still available on the side of my channel. To be perfectly honest, I didn't ever expect anyone to buy one. They are pretty much for my own benefit, because I'm not allowed to wear branded stuff on monetized streams and things like that. Apparently YouTube gets very stroppy about all that, because it's advertising for someone who's not paying for it, or you might be advertising a rival product to the advert that's currently being run by YouTube, you know, that kind of thing. So it was a way for me to get non-branded clothing whilst, you know, amusing myself at the same time. And can I Let's Play Star Trek Online? I have too many Let's Plays going at the moment. I need to start finishing ones that I've already got going before I start new ones, unfortunately. Paul Burns, I'm not answering that for the 3rd time. In fact, I'm sure you've been in here the last 2 times that I've answered that question. Let's wait till we get some people that are actually going to attack, and then I will join in. Here they come. Okay, let's go. Run around back here, get all these cannoneers. There we go. Got a couple of cannoneers, a few guys standing around. It's all good. I'm not going to promise to LP Star Trek Online at all, to be perfectly honest, because I've never played it, so I have no idea what it's like. And I know your name's Paul because my phone goes off throughout, well, everything, and I saw you liked my Facebook profile, well, my channel's Facebook profile, and that has your name on it. So we're down into the last 2 minutes. Let's see if I can get another crazy attack like that last one in. Star Wars fan. Yes, I do like Star Wars. I'm not a massive disliker of the new 3 either. I mean, sure, some of the points people raise are valid about you know, it just being a bit weird and changing stuff to suit George Lucas. And I am getting a bit fed up with him releasing a new version of the thing every couple of years to print more money, but such is the way of licensing. And oh, let's have the friendly, and let's get him, and let's get him, and oh, let's dodge him and get him. Oh no, taken out by the sword. Hercule Poirot. He detected my bayonet and countered it with a sword. Okay, so actually guys, that's the end of the stream, I'm afraid. It's come to my limit before YouTube cuts out. So thanks for coming, and hopefully you'll be there for Wednesdays. I don't think there's a video going up tomorrow, as I'm out of stuff to upload, I'm afraid. And it isn't, you know, a regular series. So, cheeky sod. So thanks for coming. See you next time.